All right, Grand Rising, guys. It is Sunday, and I want to find out what is coming in for this week. So, if you would like to, go ahead and sit back, relax, give it a watch. Don't forget to like and share. If this is your first time coming across, follow. All right. You can find more content of mine across Facebook, TikTok, Instagram. So, let's get started. We're going to find out who is here from the Ascended Masters first, and then take it from there. Now, we did have Lady Portia show up on a little mini short that I put out this morning. So, this was talking about letting go of the past, letting go of your need to be right within a situation, your heart being ready to expand, self-respect, self-love. So let's see who comes out this morning from the Ascended Masters. Who is here for the Divine Collective? We have Paul the Venetian. Okay, the Gifted One, revealing hidden talents, opportunities to shine. So you could be possibly given the opportunity to shine in a certain area of your life. Maybe you're a cardinal sign. Maybe you like to paint. Okay. Says it's time to drop the shields that have protected your heart. I'm also hearing Jack or Jill of all trades. Maybe you're good at a lot of things. Like myself, I like to explore. Also, guys, if you are not aware, I have High Priestess boxes available. I have one on the go. I just put the first coat of stain on it, but for the intuitive describes the High Priestess energies, who read signs, symbols, numbers, synchronicities, things of that nature. It holds a standard size tarot deck or oracles if you choose to carry those. And you can find everything through Tenacious Tammy's Treasures through Facebook. All right, so Guardian of the Rose, Pink Ray of the Heart, okay? You could be seeing the name Paul. You could be having some hidden talents of yours come to the light. So maybe you're giving something a go that you've never done before and you're discovering that you're really good at it, okay? Let's see. What is the energy check-in for the Divine Collective? Please and thank you. We have the Moon. So we have Pisces energy here with intuition, expression of feelings, emotional responses. There is a lot of wisdom that's coming up. So maybe you are getting some sort of downloads, okay? Some sort of dreams. Maybe you are breaking through illusions or deception. This is the energy of perseverance, strength, courage, and transformation, okay? The 29th path. So, let's go ahead and tap into some more. So there could be some sort of, I'm drawn to opportunity to shine and a transformation. So something to do with your experience that has given you some sort of wisdom. You're being given an opportunity to shine in some aspect. This could be coming from the divine, or the divine could be sending you somebody that's going to be helping you to shine your talents and your skills, okay? So let's see. We're going to pull something from Beyond Lemuria and see what is coming through here for you. Okay, so we have surrender. You could be in a position right now where you are being forced to surrender. I think everybody who's about to have a breakthrough is being forced into this energy. Surrender control over a situation, over a mindset, over something you've been trying to force. Okay, so let's just break this down really quickly together. All right, so trust, letting go of control, free flow, receptivity, yin energy, which is the feminine aspect, okay? So if we look at that, whatever you're doing in excess, okay? If you're doing something in an excess, this is also dropping into a sense of compassion, okay? So definitely a lot of that heart chakra energy. Says there's inner knowing, intuition, synchronistic opportunities. So it's something that keeps coming up here. It's not a coinky dink, okay? These are opportunities that you're being given to shine, maybe to share your gifts with other people. Okay, it says getting out of your own way, the path of least resistance, allowing who you naturally are to flourish. So a sense of authenticity, the highest vibration that there is. So, you know, don't try to force things. Just be yourself. And I know from firsthand myself, guys, as you are becoming more of who you naturally are and getting really comfortable with that, people will confuse that with cockiness. Okay? It's not cocky when you're confident. It's not cocky when it's naturally who you are, okay? So, there could be a lot of people that are seeing you differently after a period of seeing you cocky. Maybe they're seeing you more in your natural element, okay? I do feel like there is some sort of a renewal of friendships coming in here. Maybe even perhaps family members, okay? Let's see. We're going to just pull out of here because this one's blank. What the fuck? Let's get another one. We have straight from the horse's mouth. So you could be hearing something straight from the horse's mouth. I don't know who that belongs to, but again, we're going to pull maybe two more. I'm just going to keep shuffling these guys because I know that they're not all in the same facing direction, and I don't want to have any. We have 444. You could be seeing 444. Trust your intuition. Prayers and manifestations are being heard and are in the progress of taking place. This is a lot of positive energy, okay? I've seen 444 like 3 times yesterday. So this is definitely the energy of like, you have a strong foundation right now. You could be faced with a stressful situation and you're just being asked to trust. Okay, trust in timing, trust in what God is doing for you. There's that heart with the compassion, okay? A lot of love coming through here. Something to do with forgiveness. Maybe even finding some more joy in your life right now. All right. Let's get one more. And we have Sekhmet, who is strong and represents the aggressive and offensive side of life. Okay. The mighty goddess. So, I don't know, maybe you were viewed as being aggressive or offensive. Maybe you're not for everybody. But this is somebody who is definitely strong and has to fight for what they want. So maybe you're being forced to take a pause right now. Okay. Let's see. We're going to get into a little bit of what's going on here. I'm going to use my Mario deck that I've made. Look, there's that confidence. Showing confidence out of all of these cards too. Okay. So I feel like this is definitely the energy of taking on the leadership role, taking on main character energy. Okay. So let's see. What is here, please, for the collective to get us started? First one out is reaching for the stars. As I'm saying this, guys. Okay. Shooting stars, wishing on a star. Maybe you are in the limelight somehow. Okay, I am keep on getting like a fruitful harvest. Okay, so let's see. Taking a leap of faith. Okay, so maybe you took a leap of faith on yourself and other people are becoming envious of the results that you're seeing out of that. You taking this leadership role with comfort and reaching some sort of level of success. Okay, so there is definitely some sort of reward for taking that leap of faith. Okay. So we do have Super Mario, the game here, okay? This is a time to pull out and blow out the dust. So there was some sort of a malfunction, okay? Some sort of a malfunction here. So you could have taken a leap of faith and you could have been hitting a lot of road bumps along the way, all right? Let's use the Island Time Wellness and we are gonna do a little bit of clarifying what this means for the collective. Reaching for the stars. Tell me more. Somebody could have blue eyes, or your eyes are on the focused on where you're going right now. Okay, there's a heavy focus here, but I'm really drawn to the blue eyes. So maybe you. Okay. I definitely feel like you are doing things the right way. You're keeping your hands clean because I'm drawn to those gloves. Okay. Again, you could be a cardinal sign. So this is Aries, Cancer, Libra, Capricorn. All right. Let's see, what is here for this reaching for the stars? Opening your heart. A lot of that heart chakra, welcoming love. So you could be finding a counterpart right now. All right, you could be wanting to get together with somebody. What's this leap of faith? There's definitely this energy of getting together, okay? Somebody wants to get together with you. Oh my God, look at this. We got wedding rings. There's been a lot of talk of marriage. Okay, so this could be some sort of wedding. Maybe you're going to get invited to a wedding. This could also be the union of masculine to feminine energy in self. Okay, This is some sort of a union. The promised land, milk and honey, could also be significant for you. All right. I am really drawn over to the rings. Okay. So some sort of a dream come true type of energy. Let's look at this malfunction with an easy fix. So, I don't know, maybe you were reaching for the stars and you opened your heart, right? Maybe you were reaching for something you thought you couldn't attain, okay? So you went big, you took a leap of faith, okay? We have kisses. So unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection and falling in love. So there was something here about receiving affection. Either you or them. It was just 10:44 on the timestamp here. Okay, so somebody could be reevaluating, okay, this leap of faith that was taken. Again, I am really drawn over to a manifestation here, okay? Prayers and manifestations are being heard and are in the progress of taking place. So, let's see. Let's use my intuitive box. I definitely feel like it's raining on somebody right now, okay? I'm really drawn to the rain cloud and the T. So what somebody is hearing, it could be making them sad, depressed, maybe the fact that you are, you know, getting some sort of recognition, okay? Somebody could want to come in here and speak some sort of an apology for calling you a fake, for a phony, saying that you're never going to go anywhere, okay? This person could have been drinking. I've just drawn over here to drunk. So this person could have been the opposite of who you are. All right, let's see. Let's see. We have strength on the bottom here, okay? Having a lot of control of that beast within. Okay, let's look at this. Reaching for the stars and getting together. Tell me more about that. So again, I feel like this could be somebody else's energy too that is reaching for some sort of change in their life. And they're hoping you're going to open your heart. Tell me more about this getting together, please, and thank you. This is definitely taking on main character energy, okay? There's that leap of faith. All right, a new beginning. Somebody could travel towards you or need to travel towards you. I am really drawn to the sun. Look, for some sort of a victory. I'm really drawn to, so again, somebody could see you like the sun, okay? Very strong, with a lot of potential, okay? This could be your energy where you're reaching for the stars. You're reaching for some sort of, I don't know, fame, fortune, recognition, or you're just going after something that you love, okay? Opening your heart to a new beginning. What is this new beginning about? Judgment. So this is some sort of forgiveness. Somebody is going to be taking a leap of faith towards you and wanting some sort of forgiveness. So somebody wants some sort of forgiveness for doing something. Maybe perhaps they want to get together. Okay, what is this leap of faith with this wedding? They could be wanting to make you some sort of commitment towards you. Okay, with the moon card there. There could be some sort of secrets that's making somebody insecure. Okay. Clarify the moon. This is definitely a soul connection. Okay. Okay. So yeah, there's definitely somebody going through a dark night of the soul right now, feeling really guilty and really unhappy, really remorseful. They could be sick right now, or they could just be in isolation. They could be laying down a lot. They could be, like I said, in that dark night of the soul, obsessively thinking, okay, what did they do? They're holding on to some sort of a secret here. Okay, maybe it's perhaps about how they feel. There's some sort of a leap of faith that somebody took that they're keeping in secret. A Gemini could be significant here. What is this guilt about? They were continuously doing something, because I'm getting a cycle. Okay. So they feel guilty here. They want to have a reunion. So somebody here could be wanting to take some sort of a leap of faith towards you for a happily ever after, because you bring them happiness. Okay. So they feel really guilty for doing something to you. This could have been a family member that did something to you. Okay. They could be remorseful and want some sort of a reunion. All right, let's look at this. Reevaluating a situation with unconditionally loving, giving and receiving affection. Motorcycles could be significant, okay? Doesn't have to be. That could just be a confirmation. All right, I do feel like the trumpet has been sounded on a situation here, because I feel like this person wants to redeem themselves for what they did in secret, okay? So again, there could have been something that you're hearing or something that they're hearing. This is the T, okay? Let's see. What is this? Giving, receiving affection. This kiss is a malfunction with an easy fix, falling in love. Okay, so there's some sort of conflict, okay? A setback, if you will. A challenge. What was this challenge? Somebody was challenged before their crown. Somebody was trying to I don't know, somebody was trying to compete with you. There was some sort of a disagreement here about some sort of growth that you were making, okay? I am really drawn over to the star here with the crown. So, why? I feel like what you know, okay? What you know, the wisdom that you have. Somebody could have been trying to challenge you on that. Why is the star here? Somebody trying to cause conflict for a star. Okay. But you've made too much growth for this. Yeah. So there we go. This was either somebody who is reaching a dead end, an enemy that's reaching a dead end. This could be a fire sign. Doesn't have to be. But whomever this is that was hoping to receive some sort of love, they were met with some sort of setback, okay? They wanted to perhaps renew things with you, okay? But I feel like you know too much, and this person is at some sort of a dead end, okay? With receiving some sort of love from you. They've hit a dead end, okay? Okay. So what's this answering the call over here, this leap of faith and this judgment? Tell me more about that. There's this, somebody wants to redeem themselves. Or maybe this is you. You took a leap of faith to redeem yourself and answer your calling. Tell me more about this. So we have some sort of group of people here, okay, that were working in a team environment here that was trying to block this. Okay, perhaps for material gain. So this could be a group of people that want to redeem themselves. This was in the blocked position. So what does this group of people want to redeem themselves? What did they do? What is this about? These group of people could have felt abandoned by you. Okay, they could be feeling really lonely. They could be feeling, again, a lot of that guilt, or a lot of emotions are being spilled right now. Okay. Somebody could be like crying, doing a lot of crying, doing a lot of emotional purging. Okay. These people could have disappointed you. They could have broken your heart. So there was a people here that should have been working with you, but I feel like they were working against you. Okay. They were definitely not helping. Okay. So there could have been a lot of arguments, okay, about this reunion. Arguments in the background that you're not in and around, okay? Tell me about the arguments. Regretting not taking this reunion. This is definitely a lover situation, okay? There's something to do with trust, okay? This person could trust you, and that's why they want to take some sort of a leap of faith. Again, there's something here about family and marriage. So this person has to make a choice. Maybe they need to know more about you. Again, Gemini, heavy on a Gemini here. This person could be reaching out to you, okay? They could be trying to listen to their intuition now. Tell me about this, lovers. This person is definitely attracted to you, okay? So this person here, they could have went after some sort of temptation instead, okay? There's definitely like the wheel that is turning, Okay, unexpected setbacks for this person. Bad luck, even. Okay, this person could feel like a failure. They could be facing a lot of misfortune for not reconciling with you in the past. Okay, not having this reunion with you could have caused some sort of unexpected setback. What does this setback have to do with? I definitely feel like they're not happy. Okay, they could be doing a lot of praying. They could be hitting a lot of brick walls right now. Unexpected setbacks when it comes to money, work situation, employment, reaping some sort of rewards, reaching some sort of level of success even. So there's been some sort of delay here, but with this union, with this reunion, with finding love, with finding marriage, I don't know, some sort of stability. Okay, but there's some sort of delay here with work. All right, why? Because somebody from your past was being very fucking immature. That's why. This is a secret that they were holding. Okay. Yeah, so they have no choice but to give up now. Okay, let's look at this rock bottom, because this person's not receiving the love that they thought they were going to get. Okay, this person is getting a lot of rock bottom, a lot of setbacks, a lot of petty fights over there. They're at a collapse because they're not receiving what they thought they were going to get, and I think that was you. Okay, tell me more. Somebody's at a complete surrender. Okay, because you've healed too much. This person could have walked away from this defeat and went straight into socializing, went straight for a third party, went straight to drinking. Okay, somebody could be drinking and partying on, okay, because they're at a complete surrender, because they're defeated, all right? They could have felt backstabbed. Oh, Lord. Okay. So they could have went back to people in the past. That's what I'm getting here, okay? It's like they're walking away and they're going back to the past, okay? Going back to people that they used to hang out with. Okay. What is the advice moving forward for the collective? What do we need to know? We have Earth Angel energy, self-control, control. Maybe taking a moment to pause. Okay. Again, you could feel like you're at that moment of pause right now. Okay. I feel like you're about to be enlightened. You could be receiving a lot of downloads, a lot of messages in regards to what's taking place here. This is bringing a lot of balance to relationships right now. So taking a look at the relationships that you have right now. Again, new perspectives about healing. Maybe about the level of healing that you've done. Health is showing through here. We have the 10 of Pentacles right behind that. That's a lot of wealth. Okay. So taking a pause to do some healing work, to remain patient. There is something that you're going to be enlightened about. Who it has been that has been restricting you, perhaps. Okay. Or what's been restricting you. Again, this is some sort of fucking petty fight. Some sort of pettiness. Somebody was trying to block your intuition. So they took some sort of a leap of faith here to try to get you to be in this disappointed energy, this lonely energy. Again, very immature energy. Okay. They're not receiving what they thought they were going to get out of this. So they have no choice but to move the fuck on. All right. All right. I'm going to be using these oracle cards to get some more clarification. So there is some sort of guilt over here. Somebody's feeling guilty for blocking you from your soul tribe friends and family, so to speak. Okay. And there's some sort of a deep conversation that could be taking place. Tell me about this guilt and this remorse. Tell me more. Because somebody's definitely under judgment. Okay. Cuffing season, ready for a relationship. You could be single and ready to mingle, okay? Or this is past energy that you were single and ready to mingle, okay? Why is this remorse here? Somebody could try to make you feel guilty for wanting to get out there, okay? For being in a state of harmony or peace Somebody could want to try to make you feel guilty about that, or maybe disappointed that you're not finding the love or getting reciprocated energy back. Okay. So what is with this wedding rings over here? What is with this immature energy over here? This immature family member is what I'm getting. Playing detective. Digging for dirt. So somebody here was making some sort of accusations. They could feel guilty for trying to dig for dirt on you. They could have been snooping around trying to find out any dirty little secrets that you might have. Again, they didn't find anything. Okay, they didn't find anything, but they were invested into this for the long term. Okay, this is very childish behavior. Okay, and that's why they have to give up. Okay. So what is this this rock bottom with this? Maybe somebody feels like they're never going to get this, okay? Missing someone just came out here, reminiscing. Okay, so somebody could definitely be reminiscing over the past, over this backstabbing and maybe making you walk away, or how they backstabbed and walked away from you. Taking a place it. What is this backstabbing energy about? Backstabbing energy, new boo, flirtations. You, flirtations. So somebody could have felt like you were backstabbing them, or somebody was trying to backstab you with a new boo. Trying to stop you from finding any new love. Okay. Somebody could, I'm getting some sort of betrayal with a new love. So again, this could have been somebody here that backstabbed you, that went to somebody in the past. Okay. Remember I was saying that. I said somebody that left you, walked away from a fucking healer, betrayed you, and had a reunion with somebody from the past. Okay. Thinking that it was going to be happy times over there. So they went for a new person. Okay. So tell me about this reunion. This person could have been engaged to them. A lucky break, a turning point. Good things coming. By Felicia. Somebody could be going through what they put you through. Okay. Peacing out. You could have pieced out. Okay. You could have said bye, Felicia. Leaving and not caring. Somebody could have felt like you left and didn't fucking care, and they wanted to make you feel guilty about this. Okay. They wanted to put you in some sort of survival mode with that root chakra energy, but I feel like you're leaving a legendary footprint behind. Okay. So they could be overindulging. Somebody's definitely overindulging, missing you. All right. Let's pull something from the Akashic Tarot and see what our focus should be on. Look, commitment and clearing the way in the reverse. There's also something here about pets. Okay, you could have recently just got a pet. This could be a new job that's coming in for you. Let's look at clearing the way in the reverse and just get a quick notion on what this is. Page 199. Let's see. That's not the one. Hold on, guys. Okay, so clearing the way in the reverse. It says the way is being cleared. An obstruction you thought would be daunting can be easily and quickly dispatched. Even some external events or other people may help to ease the situation and open the way. In either event, celebrate. You will soon be free to take the steps you once thought were blocked. This is with a partnership. So whatever partnerships you thought were blocked, they're not. Whomever was blocking this, digging for dirt, making accusations, in it to fucking win it, type of energy. This could be family that was acting very immature, trying to block your intuition, block this union. They're being removed. There's a balance being brought to this situation. Okay, that trumpet has been sounded by Archangel Gabriel. So everybody is under judgment, the divine and the unawoke. Okay, so there is some sort of a renewal coming in here. This could be also a renewal of a friend, okay, of things that you have invested in. So let's see. You are going with the flow of life right now. Okay, that's what you're doing. You're taking a pause. You're loving on yourself. You're going with the flow. All right, you're finding more stability right now, and you're being protected. Okay, so if things aren't happening the way that you want them to happen, it's happening for a reason. Okay, what is here for the Divine Collective? Please and thank you. What do we need to know most? We have 2 worlds. All right, replace worry with trust. We have the Muse in reverse. Okay, you could feel like you don't have many resources right now. Okay, and the Master Artisan in the reverse. Jeez Louise, there's a lot of reversals here. So let's look at this 2 worlds. This is page 111. So there's some sort of a new beginning here. Okay, a renewal of some sort. This is basically talking about the difference between your spiritual world, reaching for the divine, things of that nature, and being pulled into the 3D realm with many responsibilities. Okay, it's unavoidable. We're here. We have to deal with the things around us. All right. So let's move on to the Muse, which is in reverse. So it says, if you've been trying to give birth to a creative project, the labor pains are probably not over. Regardless of any type of endeavor, from a new business to a poem, you may be feeling caught in a proverbial writer's block with your ingenuity at a low ebb. Even if inspiration does trigger your creative action, there may be outside obstacles that hold your project at bay. Try not to be too dismayed, though. This is only a passing phase, and you'll be able to handle it well if you don't resist the energy at hand. For now, let yourself move into a more receptive state and gather your resources. The time for you to use them will soon be at hand. So I just posted a video on my TikTok account yesterday about that period of stagnancy, of the stillness, of reaching some sort of conflict within what you're trying to birth right now. Okay. We have the Master Artisan in the reverse. So this is talking about maybe needing to acquire some more wisdom, some more knowledge, some more experience, or just, you know, having to focus more on another aspect of your life right now to bring balance. Okay. The Master Artisan in the reverse. So it says the reversal of this card actually indicates a time of great return. You have shared your gifts with the world, and now a wonderful phase of receiving is here for you. Okay? It says you have worked hard and brought your efforts and energy to bear in making your contribution to humanity. Now it's time for the universe to give back. The riches and fulfillment you deserve are pouring back into your hands. It is the return of all your efforts tenfold. Drop the mic. So again, you may have felt like you were being pulled in many different directions. You may have felt like things were stagnant, but it's because external circumstances, okay? Everybody's under judgment. You were reaching for the stars. There was somebody here that was trying to dig for dirt, cause arguments, be a hindrance for you, if you will. And I do feel like this was family, either your family or a whole nother family, or somebody that you felt like was family, okay? Trying to dig for dirt, trying to freaking snoop, somebody that was in it to fucking win it. And now they're in this energy, okay, of negativity, of remorse, of I'm not fucking sleeping, okay, of nightmares, unhappiness. This could be a past lover, okay? Getting heavy on a Gemini. This person could be a twin, okay? This person could have 2 faces. They don't have to be a Gemini. I'm just saying. Okay? But the wheel is not going in their fucking turn, in their favor right now. Okay? This person could feel like a fucking failure because they were acting very immature. Okay? And this person is remembering in the past all of the displays of love that you gave them. Okay? The kindness that you showed them in the past. Okay? So replace your worry with trust. You do have great things coming in for you. So just sit back and get in your receiving energy. You could be sitting in your Empress energy right now. Creative, nurturing, loving, allowing things to come towards you. I'm loving this for you. Thank you so much for tuning in here, guys. This is my only account, okay? Tenacious Tammy. You can find it all across the major social media platforms. So go ahead, find me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok as well. Thank you so much for joining. Don't forget to give it a like, give it a share. If anybody wants to financially circulate towards me, it's at Tarot Tammy, no extras. Again, you can use the link through my Linktree and bio off of my TikTok account. And I appreciate each and every one of you. Have a blessed day.